Hey, we're over at the Super7 booth. We're going to be checking out everything here to see what kind of fun surprises they have in store for us. Good way to kick off our Monster March theme. Surprise, it's Monster March. We got the Godzilla line here with those little Shogun figures, and I believe these are the blind boxes. And you can see the whole assortment of the product line right here. And the Mecha Godzilla and the bad guys, of course. Over here we got more monsters. Reptar, kind of Godzilla, based from the Rugrats series. He's got his own blind box. We got Voltron, a different kind of robot monster. Fought monsters. We have the Sesame Street blind box set as well. Down here, the Czarface line. You can see all those assorted figures. We have the Ghost blind box. The Misfits blind box. The Universal Monsters blind box. I want to say these are Christmas colors. And we get some more over here, you can see. And then ending with the Godzilla blind box as well. Over here, we're checking out our Thundercats, where they're doing their deluxe version in this great card back as opposed to the usual Ultimates boxing you see. These are pretty awesome. They're really solid versions of the cartoon characters. Next to them, we got our Iron Giant, first quarter of this year. Next to Notorious series, Old Dirty Bastard, Ghost. Down here we're looking at, these were just revealed. These are the 2003 series of the Ninja Turtles, and we're seeing them for the first time here. We just saw their pre-orders, so you can see these up close and all the accessories they're coming with, including that awesome shredder. I thought they did a great job with the shredder there. All those accessories. And then we have that Mothra over here for the Ultimates and the Toho. The little twins, mini twins there. Down here, we got some of the Dungeons & Dragons line. The giant Tiamat over here as well. And then you can see these great Mars Attacks characters in box. These should all be available right now. And over here, we got their Super Cyborg line. These are really cool. Also super expensive, but mostly really cool. And then we have the Batmobile is also part of that line. And then we showed you the Snake Armor and Cyber Krang already. Here's that Ultimates Optimus and his VHS packaging. And then we get some of the Bicyclist line. These are just the Super Cycles line. Different characters, Peanuts, and Universal Monsters. Over here we have a different line. And this one is called Fun Fun. And there are these little vinyl looking characters here. We have Godzilla, seems to be the predominant line up here. And then down here we have a mixture of Sesame Street. We have Garfield and Odie. We have Peanuts. And we have even more Peanuts characters. And we cross over into Sesame Street. And then we have the nice plush line, the super duper plush. It's called Mecha Godzilla, Godzilla, Big Bird, and more Godzilla. This case is just a nice mashup of Godzilla, just giving you a sense of their product line between the blind boxes, between these Super Kaiji line over here, between the Ultimates over here. I mean, there's just a lot of Godzilla covering most of the movies. Super Cyborg over there. Then you have the Reaction. So Godzilla's been around for a while, and he's also been around at Super7 for a while. So you could really just see the breadth of the product line of Godzilla figures. So over here we have puzzles, which Super7 has been doing. Their movie poster puzzles, or those iconic like figure shot puzzles that we've seen for a while. And we have cards, and we have all sorts of assortment of other objects. And of course, there is the deluxe, like giant size figures that we've seen for a while, the super size vinyl. And I think Big Bird is the newest one we've seen introduced, so this might be the first time we're seeing him in a case. He goes with his fabric tie. Everything else, I believe, is vinyl. And over here, we're just going to take a look at Reaction, Silverhawks, American Psycho, just a variety of those products, including these Gremlins figures over here. More of the Return of the Living Dead figures. And then we get that Richard Scarry's Busy World. I think that's a relatively new line we've seen introduced. Where the Wild Things Are over here. Those are pretty cool as well in the Reaction line. Conan the Barbarian. And Godzilla down here. And then we got that Wonka series that we've seen on the sort of the back of the chocolate bar. And this is going to be the music-themed section where we got Spinal Tap, Motley Crue here with these different backs, and these are all reaction figures. They have a very expansive music line, so you can see a whole variety of these figures here. There are also some in Ultimates, and I think we see some Ultimates at the bottom, so we'll be scanning those there. But we got this variety here of reaction figures. It's kind of something for everyone at Super 7, and that's part of the reason we really love it. There's just a lot of variety. And then down here we have the mix into the Ultimates and some of the deluxe line, so you could really get everything you want, including that awesome Sabotage pack for Beastie Boys. And ended up with some G.I. Joe reaction figures here, of Reaction Plus. I am sorry. They have that ring. They deserve that title of Reaction Plus. That ring makes a big difference. It brings us back to the original release of these figures when they came out in the 3 3/4 line, and they were able to fit in our little vehicles, and they had that twisty hip with that rubber O-ring that, you know, over the years has snapped, but it's there. And then we got these Reaction Plus Universal monsters. This is the first time I'm seeing these. So it's taking their Universal line and other lines like Marty, Doc here from the Back to the Future line, and adding that little O-ring to them. So just a little bit more fun. Here's the Microbots. And we got some more of the mixture of music, and then Conan over here in this deluxe size. And then we're going to end up with a couple more of the Thundercats Deluxe. And that's all for Super 7 here. Hope you guys enjoyed some of the reveals in the cases. Some of those were really cool. So check back, watch the video over and over again if you need to. Like, subscribe, and follow. And we're going to see you guys at the next booth.